Let's begin. An interesting pack. I think I like Channel too much, but Mana Crypt is pretty good too. All I want to do is channel my forces. I've been doing Mana Crypt a lot recently and just like flipping coins each turn. Gets old. I'm going to take Channel here, but I wouldn't fault you for Mana Crypt. Then we are going to take all of the best Eldrazi's. Yes, we are. Come on. This Annihilator is so good. Lets us hard cast them. Now, I don't consider Emrakul the best Eldrazi's. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But Ulamog I do consider among the best. We're just going to get all three of these if we get the real Emrakul. Destroy target permanent, Annihilator 4. Yeah, ridiculous. Mox Diamond. That is super good here because we have Channel, and we can turn one channel something with a Mox Diamond. Nothing else ridiculous here. Yeah. Cool. That's a 4-card combo. Where a couple of the cards are replaceable. The lands, and I guess that's already 5 cards. Whatever. Green just disappearing. Not good. However, there are also artifacts. Which we can use to ramp up potentially. So I'll take Boros Signet here. I don't want to go into Eidolon. I don't really love Ancestral Vision. It's so slow. It's fine, but it is slow. Yeah, it's fine. It's cheap. Take the Signet. This might end up being just an artifact ramp deck. In which case, yeah, not Chupacabra, Selesnya Signet. Mana Flare's kinda cool. Double your mana up to this stuff, but let's take the Signet. And this is great because it adds green. All right. I really do like Freyalise. Over a few turns, you're going to get enough mana to get Kozilek, and if you have something like Gaia's Cradle, those are double duty. And in this cube, the destruction ability is pretty important. Some way of dealing with artifacts and enchantments. Yeah, so this could be like turn 2 4-drops, Mox Diamond Signet land, and then land some stuff. Mirari's Wake. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense here. We've got Boros Signet, Selesnya Signet, and we've got these big monsters. It's an alternative, slower version of Channel, I guess, but in some ways it's a lot better. So what we're looking for now is card draw, maybe a 1-mana creature, if people haven't just decided to take all of them from us. Force of Will coming way too late. Splicer, Armageddon. What a weird deck this would be with Armageddon, huh? Weird deck indeed. I think it's I think it's actually kind of reasonable. I'm going to take Primus here. Doesn't look like Call is great for this deck. Grandmaster, we won't have the mana to use it. Mindslaver is not an awful channel play, but I think with this ramp deck, this is really what we want. Gideon Jura. Interesting. And Legionnaire to survive early. Gideon Jura is super good. Ooh. Didn't even realize this stuff was in this pack, but Sage is probably the... This is all pretty good. Animate Dead is strange to see this late. I like Sage over Kitchen Finks. And then not a whole lot left. Mana Flare again. Take the Forge Master in case this deck goes that way. We'll see. Anything good out of this pack? Not so much. Elder, Oblivion Ring. No big colorless monster. Dimir Signet, which is an off-color signet. Gargaroth. It's a good card. Can't deny that. But I think we want the Elder. There we go. Someone's bound to pass us one of these 1-mana elves, and our deck really seems to need it here. Even though the Heath would be solid, I wonder who's going to get the reanimation deck, if anybody. Nobody wants it. I'm happy to get it when I can, but not here. Dak Faden, probably the best thing this pack has to offer. Crucible, we didn't see Fast Bond or Strip Mine. I don't see much else to take, but with Channel, you could probably set up a Crucible thing pretty early. I don't know, I like it. Green does have the tools to make Crucible really good. It could be another option with Armageddon as well. So if we get Fast Bond, we might do Armageddon, Crucible. Hope to gain some life somehow. So we get double mana, and you get 0 mana. That's the way. And we even have Sage to attack their artifact mana base, and Freyalise. Gideon Jura I see as like one of the best anti-aggro planeswalkers. They might just be able to hit it for 8, but that soaks up their attack step, which could kill you. So that's decent. Azoria Signet, Elves of Deep Shadow. Faith's Fetters is decent. Maybe we take Temple Garden here. I don't think we need another big green creature. I wouldn't mind getting another big colorless creature. Yeah, I'll take Temple Garden. It's just in our colors, and that's just going to be great. Banishing Light. You can't really say no to this. Pelucranos is a neat thing we could pump up with Channel. I don't think it's required here. Don't love this pack. I'll take a Banishing Light. Not bad to have one of those. Oh. Wow. Here's a pack. We might just need Arbor Elf, but we would love Knight of the Reliquary and Karakas. Unfortunately, we're getting all of them at once, and we need a 1-drop, so yeah, I'm going to take that Elves. It is good with Temple Garden to add double white if we ever need to, which we probably don't. Nature's Claim, super good here. Casualties of War is an incredibly strong card that I don't know how viable it is in this cube. I mean, it's a 5-for-1, and it's a cube where you're likely to have 4 targets in some games. Anyway, Nature's Claim is so efficient, and it's not uncommon to play this on your own thing to gain some life. On Shaman. That helps set up a good channel if we need to get an Ulamog into play. Oblivion Ring comes back. Fair enough. So maybe we're kind of a control deck here. Sanctum, no. Vanguard, no. We're not going to be an aggressive deck. Revelark doesn't get us great stuff into play. At best, you know, Sage and Elder, but that's really stretching it. So we'll take a Disenchant. If we were taking creatures, we could take Honor the Pure here. Maybe Field of Ruin. Whisperwood Elemental. Yeah, tough one. I'm going to take Field, I guess. We've got Crucible, so it's, you know, potentially fine. Fetters versus Elves of Deep Shadow. I can't imagine Elves being what we want, even though it's kind of like adding a colorless. We lose the life for it as well, and we're just never using black. So the fact that it doesn't help at all with Channel makes it a lot weaker. Any green fetch land would be great here, because I mean, we'll probably play a decent number of white cards, but maybe not Gideon. I'll take Raging Ravine. It's more likely we end up splashing that with Stomping Ground or whatever than playing a double red card. Even if land destruction becomes our thing, get like Renin 6 or something. Okay, well, here's a great Ulamog. There's Natural Order as well. We have no early creatures, so I think we're just going to maximize this channel. Whenever we have channel, we want to be able to win with it. All I can hope for now is to get past a Mox Emerald. Stranger things have happened. Karn? Shoot. An Elvish Mystic. Wow, am I going to be passing Karn for Elvish Mystic? We do need it. We really do. We have other big things. Sorry, Karn. And that's a great channel target, but you gotta pick what you need. Both of these add white. Our deck's gonna be really good against artifacts. Well, who knows? I don't think at this point we'll play Crucible. Discard a land card. I guess Crucible's kind of good with Mox Diamond. Hex Drinker, Metal Worker, Oath. We could get a big old Stone Coil Serpent with with Channel 1919. And then Elish Norn really destroys some decks. Did they take out Mother of Runes and put in Benevolent Bodyguard? What? That seems ridiculous. Is that the change we needed? Oh well. Yeah, don't know what this really needs. Hex Drinker, I guess, is fine. Let's go Elish Norn. Some decks can't beat it. I don't know if we'll main deck it. Tolarian Academy. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, we almost have that kind of thing, but I don't think that's what we're doing. Scavenging Ooze would help us out against a ton of different decks as well. Reanimation decks. Library helps us set up our good stuff. Draw some extra cards. I'll take Library. Library's more, it focuses more on what we're doing, and that's pretty important. Wall of Blossoms, I don't think we need that. Ravages, another kill-all land thing, and Sword of Fire and Ice, which is totally fine. The Gilded Lotus. Not a bad ramp spell, and a perfectly fine thing to do with Channel when we have a bunch of expensive spells. Oh, great. Well, here's Wrenn and 6, but also Avacyn's Pilgrim. That's an easy card to fill in what we're missing. Then what? Manamorphose. If we have Pilgrim, and on turn 2 we need to Channel but don't have a land, we can use Manamorphose. It's not a bad card. It's never too sad to have it. And then Felidar Retreat, pretty strong, but it does take turn after turn to get going. Day of Judgment may be good against some things. Yorion flickers everything, but who cares? Faith's Fetters. Discard a card, tap it, indestructible. This might be good if you wanted to get something in the graveyard. So against like a mill deck, we could discard Kozilek at the last minute, like a Brain Freeze combo. We already have Day of Judgment. Wrath of God's better, technically. Let's take Garruk. Whatever. Taiga, don't love it. Hex Drinker, I guess. Yeah, take it. Hex Drinker's good. I mean, it pressures planeswalkers and things. 9 mana. Last zone. We have equipment, but not enough that I care about. Stoneforge. Land tax. That's potentially pretty good here, given that we have Mox Diamond, Signets, whatever else. Anyway, let's build this. There's a good deck somewhere in here. We just gotta find it. Anyway, so the main strategy here is to get out Ulamog after a Channel. Channel's Sword of Fire and Ice is also not bad, because that's something you can get done really early. The other thing we have to do is ramp up with these into our big stuff. And then we want a good early game, so play all those. And the rest, who knows? Definitely Selesnya Signet, Sylvan, Sage, good in this format, Elder, Nature's Claim, Fauna Shaman, Manamorphose. Yeah, I don't think Crucible helps us out often enough. We don't even have a fetch land. So probably not Armageddon. Do Banishing Light. Garruk. What this deck really needs is a Gaia's Cradle. Oh well. Maybe we put in Elish Norn as well. Claim is probably enough, and if we're playing both Banishing Light and Oblivion Ring, maybe we don't need Disenchant in the main deck or Faith's Fetters. The life would be nice. I do kind of like Boros Signet, but maybe we have enough without it. Maybe. Not positive, though. Where's our card draw coming from? That's the other question. Land tax would be a good option. Basic land cards. Maybe when we're on the draw, we could bring that in. And then leave it out on the play. So if we win, we bring in land tax. Otherwise, I don't think it's good enough to really consider. Gideon Jura is super good. Okay, I mean, this is good enough, I think. 16 lands is fine when a lot of our ramp... I mean, we have so much ramp. And just as a count here, we've got 14... We got 15, 4. Hardly any white, really. Probably don't even need that many planes. But I guess if we have Temple Garden, that's fine. We'll take out a diamond for a forest. And maybe there's nothing wrong with a Field of Ruin. It does kill land spells and things like that. Yeah, let's leave it out. I like siding it in rather than main decking it. Because I want to be able to have as consistent a start as possible, and it just doesn't cast anything on turn 1. So it might mean mulliganing. Okay, these are big monsters. Cool. Play first. God. I'm gonna keep it, but this is really close to the borderline. I mean, Channel would be good next turn if we drew that. Nature's Claim, huh? Yikes. Scoreboard, we are ahead. Brainstorm, yeah. Claim isn't the worst possible draw here, but it's not great. And even if we draw land, this hand doesn't do much. Sword is going to be good against them if we can resolve it. Alright, well, keeping up mana drain, I see. Yeah, we only have 16 lands. Which seems, I guess, crazy in retrospect. But we have a lot of things that add mana for 2 mana or less. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Yeah, so we have like so many outs here, but we can't get one. Anyway, let's put back something that we won't be able to do for a while, Elish Norn. Now they have black and they'll reanimate it. Nice, okay. I imagine this will get countered, but oh, no. It is in play. No reason to do it on our upkeep. Probably just attack them with it. Just kill them. Just kill them with it. All right. They have not really done anything. It could be a storm deck. So, what do? Play Garruk. Make a wolf. We could fight our own Elder to flip Garruk, but who cares about that? Jeez. I feel like we're not winning this. It's just quite ominous. Quite ominous here. Oh, they F6'd. What is going on here? 2 damage to you. There's Channel. Make a wolf. So this is the turn they storm off. I think they wait until a turn before they're dead, and then they go for it. Yeah, so we just F6 here. Nothing we can do. Storm count 2. They might not be able to kill us. 6. They could upheaval, but it's obviously a storm deck. See what our frantic search. Well, hopefully they don't find what they need. Untapped 3 lands. So they have infinite mana here. It's just a matter of finding a kill spell and enough spells to cast. Yeah, we gave them so much time by stumbling. This might be a good Armageddon land tax Crucible time. They have Ashiok too, which is basically a kill condition in itself, so I could see putting that in a storm deck for sure. It also distracts your opponent. What was that? What did they do? Yawgmoth's Will. Great. High Tide again. So now each island is adding 3? Is that how that works? Jeez. The frantic search from the graveyard. They got brainstorm from the graveyard. Losing count here. Let's just say they have storm 10 plus, which would kill us with any storm win condition. We're looking for Brain Freeze, and we're looking for Tendrils of Agony. The other storm win condition, well, I guess there's Empty the Warrens, but they don't have the color for that. Grape Shot. Lotus Petal. I guess I don't want them to see our whole deck, so I'll concede to a Brain Freeze. They're going through this pretty quickly, actually. Kudos to them. Storm count 8. They're actually giving us the count now. They have 16 mana available. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 if they want it. Double black if they need it. What they might not be able to do is tutor for a kill spell. Treasure Cruise. Oh. Did they just lose? I mean, you can't concede to this because it's not deterministic. Like, they might just not have the answer. If we kept up Nature's Claim, we could have survived the tendrils here, maybe. This is absurd. Three cards with Treasure Cruise. Plays a swamp. Yeah, now they could tutor if they have such a thing. I just hope they have one Storm win condition in their deck and they just, in the bottom 15, they don't have it yet. They committed Garruk, second from the top. Now they could cast Memory. Oh no. They can't let us have another turn, surely. Murderous Rider. They didn't do it. Or maybe they did, I don't know. Who knows? Thada Adele, and now they have Brain Freeze for 1 million. Targeting me, so we're gonna concede to that. Oh, wait. We can't lose to it because we have so many Eldrazi in our deck. Oh, snap. We've got Eldrazi protection. We are protected. We have far too many Eldrazi. They've only got Ulamog so far. There they go. Yes. Yes. I don't even think we'd beat them here. But if that was their win condition, we just, hold on. We do 5 to them. Yeah. So we have Banishing Light. No, we have Sword of Fire and Ice, which kills them. Yeah, great. They can't beat us. Wow, that's so cheap. That's so cheap of us. Well, what are you gonna do? Land tax, Armageddon. Yeah. Land tax, Armageddon. Maybe we take out these guys, because they don't really have anything we care about. If we get Elish Norn into play, that's already pretty good. Do we have enough turn early sources for this? Probably not. 11, 12, 13. Why don't we get one more source of white? I mean, that's something at least. 6 sources, turn 1. Or more, turn 2. $12 green should be good for this deck. Armageddon will be really fun against them if we can get that working. They can't brain freeze us. Thought Adele is a little scary, although Island Walk isn't concerning. Alright, whatever. Come on, just Plains land tax. That'd be ridiculous here. This is pretty ridiculous too. Keep. Depending on what we draw, yeah, this is tough. Discard a land. And I know there's a ton of things I could draw with Manamorphose here. So I'm going to do it. Let's add 2 green. Well, that's not it. Anyway, it's just a turn 1 cantrip. It's fine. Okay. They've done nothing. In fact, they're playing white for some reason. Mox Jet. Kill my Elder? Oh, well, we get a land anyway. Fine with that. Weird. Winds of Abandon. 7, getting close to Primus here. Relic. Target player exiles a card from their graveyard. Goodbye, Plains. So that is a way to exile our Eldrazi if they storm off for way too much. 7, Arbor Elf, swing 1. That's 8 for Primus to destroy their Plains. You know, that's pretty good. Or their Relic, but I don't think the Relic is a concern. No! They hemmed us. Shoot. That sucks. Well, the next thing we draw, we'll cast. Exile a card from our graveyard. Fine. There you go. Jace, Vryn's Prodigy. Aha! Huh. Let's get Freyalise out here, and I think that's gonna want to destroy... What does Winds of Abandon do? Creature. I think we want to destroy Mox Jet. Relic would be fine to destroy, but it doesn't really concern me yet. Oh, jeez. We can't get that stuff back anyway. Frantic search. The search begins. 11. Yeah, we can cast anything in our deck, and we have 2 more good cards to get. We'll lose Primus and Ulamog. We have Kozilek, Ulamog, Elish Norn. That's really it, though. Sword of Fire and Ice would be good. Every other turn we can kill a Relic-style card. Draw 2, discard 2, untap some lands. Discarding Tendrils and Cryptic Command. Now they can use Jace. And another Frantic Search. Yeah, weird. Nature's Claim. Pretty good. Yeah, they take one. And I'm going to claim their relic now. Okay, they let it go. So they want Jace to flip here. Yeah, definitely a different start for them. They do have Yawgmoth's Will eventually, so that's Petal back, Mox Jet. There's Will. Okay, they're going off. Petal, Jet. Storm count 3. Maybe they'll play a land here. Island. It's unlikely they can go off, but Frantic Search goes a long way. They could cast Relic again. Yeah, there's Relic. Discard or get rid of Nature's Claim if you must. Plus on Jace. We get a land, and I think we are going to... So there's Yawgmoth's Will gone forever. I think we are going to hit Relic. And they can exile their graveyard in response. And that stops them from brain freezing us. They didn't do it. So they want access to this eventually, I guess. Attacking Jace here is a little more important. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to keep the Forest in my hand, and they might want to use Jace to like Hymn of Turok me, which I don't care about. Damnation. Right. This is a totally different deck, I feel. Okay. But my Planeswalker is a little bit better, isn't it? Oh, that's strong. That's another reason to keep this Forest back. Destroy all lands. Hurts us equally, but then I play a land, and I can play basically a land a turn with Freyalise. Hopefully hopefully that's good here. Who knows? Land. Destroy your jet. Cool your jets over there. My guy's small, so it can't do much. We do need to pressure this Jace, because its ultimate will beat me. But hopefully I draw something that can pressure it. Yeah. Nine, yeah. We're getting there. It's happening. At this point, we are hitting Jace, you know, keeping pace with Jace, as it were. They could minus Jace to Damnation at any time, but that's just not that good, because that's as good as attacking Jace. So I might even want to kill Lotus Petal here with Freyalise. Frantic Search. Untap up to 3 lands, so they don't have to... Okay, great. Awesome. Goodbye, Storm Deck. Filoche. Filoche. Well, it's a turn 2 Oblivion Ring. They're down to 6, so who knows. And it's a turn 4 Lotus or whatever. So maybe we're okay here. Is this going to be an aggro deck or a big mid-range Super Friends deck? Blood Crypt. Okay. Oblivion Ring into Garruk. That's pretty neat. Don't mind this. Alright, do nothing, do nothing. And of course we do nothing. Unless we draw... Come on, one more piece of ramp would be perfect. Or that. And it means I don't have to attack this turn. Protection from red could be good. Now they're wondering whether to kill the elf. Although usually you're just supposed to kill the elf first no matter what anyway. More black, so maybe it's not a big 5-color deck. Okay, Grixis. Grixis combo. Just play a vanilla creature. Ooh. Ouch. Got me. Kolagon's command. Destroy artifact. 2 damage to any target. You got me. Hopefully Garruk can be its own 2-for-1 here. Just kill their creature. We'll see. Walking Ballista. Yeah, we kind of deal with that, right? What can they do? I mean, okay, they're letting it do the damage instead of pinging me. Great. So that's our own 2-for-1, because now we have a Garruk that they have to deal with. Land would be ideal. So 1/1 death touches. We can sack one of those to get any creature card. But Garruk's kind of slow here for sure. So it's reanimation. Alright. Grixis Reanimator. Otherwise you don't play Bazaar. There's no dredge, you know. Bolus is Citadel. Oh. So it's like a artifact reanimation deck. I mean, now they have 2 cards in their hand, so who knows if if they can make this work. What we need is another land, so let's Manamorphose for green-green. I mean, right? That's basically the only thing we can use. Temple Garden. Yeah. And it's quite possible they counter something here. So what do we want to play? Well, before they like cryptic us or something, let's make a 1/1. And make another 1/1. I don't know. I wouldn't mind Fraley's counterspell. Okay, that's fine. They would counter anything we did there. Maybe we could get away with a Gilded Lotus. Imperial Seal on their main phase, which they can draw with Bazaar, but they'd have to discard it immediately. Yeah, Bazaar was a... When Bazaar doesn't work, it really hurts. Because it doesn't even tap for mana. So it's like, use 4 cards to draw 2 cards. The only thing it works for is Reanimator. Okay. Do it. Do Bazaar. Unfortunately, there's no time to like use an instant effect before discarding. 5. We'd sack a creature to get a creature, but we just don't have any good creatures. Like, all our stuff is the big stuff. Next turn I'm thinking be only 6. I think Mirari's Wake would be the best thing to stick for sure. And then next turn we can sack a wolf here to get whatever we want. Mana Crypt. Don't tell me that's what they got. That was probably in their hand. 5, 6. They've got 6 mana here. I mean, if it's like Grave Titan, we can outclass that. We just don't want... What, Upheaval? Tinker. We should be able to beat anything they get here, Blightsteel included. Yep. Protection from red and green. Four, 5, that's 10. 10 mana. They've got no cards left. So we could get either Ulamog, 10, yeah, we can't do Oblivion Ring and Primus here, so why don't we... It's a black wolf. And that has first strike though, so yeah. Let's sack a wolf. Let's get new Ulamog. Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger. And exile Sphinx and Blood Crypt. And then attack. The Wake is just so absurd. You can untap with it with anything in your hand. Great. Tinker, huh? Tinker. Disenchant. I mean, we have a lot of good stuff against this. Mana Crypt, Tinker. Bolus's Citadel. Yeah. Put land tax in too. Take out Elish Norn. Oblivion Ring. And that's enough. Cool. Yeah, good stuff. Turn 2, we've got Disenchant and Pilgrim. We play our cards right. Or Disenchant and Mystic, better yet. Yeah, play Pilgrim first. Ooh, Signet, so that's getting killed. You pretty much always bolt the bird. Hopefully that keeps them really far behind Welder. That makes sense. Of course, we can kill Welder. Yikes. Garruk fights your Welder, transforms, attack for 1. I could have gotten Temple Garden into play there. They might just concede here. I mean, they've got really nothing. Good morning, Utopianomicon. 5, 6, Primus, yeah. We have the big creatures, so we don't need to do anything weird with Garruk here. Come in there. I don't mind saving Sage. This thing is 3 to activate. We could just push them to try to kill them. It's always mornings. It's always 6 p.m. somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, not a bad time. 11 here. 11 in the AM. After this game, I'm gonna... Hold on, what's our record? This is match 2. One thing that they could mess us up with is by paying 1 life and killing all of our creatures next turn. We haven't seen that card from them. What's it called? I don't know what it's called, but if they go to 13 life here, be very afraid. Toxic Deluge, that's the one. What did they do? They suspended Riftwing Cloudskate. So in 3 turns, they get to bounce a permanent. Yikes. 7, still not enough for Primus here. Oh, Library, if only you were just any land, huh? 7. We could get Elder into our hand. We haven't played a land yet. So that'd be 5, 6 plus the Library. So I think we can get away with attacking with this, right? So then we sack a wolf, get that thing, play that thing, sack the thing. Now we can attack with 1 of those. And then we're pretty safe to everything. So sack a wolf, get this guy, play this guy, sack this guy, get some lands, plains, forest, draw a card. Oh! There we go. Channel. Don't mind me. Exile Lava Claw Reaches. Good luck. I'll take it. That, I mean, there are ways that could backfire on us for sure, but if not, smooth sailing. What about this? Yeah, I mean, Garruk's been good. Jolly Green Giant deck. For sure it's that. Elves is a good draw here. I think that would make this deck much more appealing. If we're lucky, we'll get another Elves. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That is super interesting. Maybe we should go for... We save 2 life if we do one thing. They've got red, so sword might be really strong next turn. I think we're gonna do it this way. If we can ever draw extra cards with sword, the Mox becomes better. I mean, it basically does nothing. So it might have been good to just save 2 life there, but it's also easier to destroy the Mox than the garden. And I don't know. Okay, so they're gonna spend their sweet card to kill that. And now I just, do Signet and cry a little bit. That's all I can do. Abbott, look at the top card, a Johnny, so they lose a Johnny unless they have Black Lotus or something. Now, what exactly are we supposed to do here? The only thing we can do is banish the Sylvan Library, and maybe we can start to catch up a little bit. So we'll have like Recruiter, oh god. So we'll have Garruk to kill Abbott and transform. Maybe that's not even good enough here. Oh no, Knight of the Reliquary. That'll be a 3/3, so I think we actually have to kill Knight here. Just trade Garruk with the Knight. If we get a land, which we do, thankfully. Garruk, and let's take down that Knight. Yeah, transform. Go ahead. Still just 4 mana here. We've got all our most expensive things. So the only thing we could hope for here is Channel. And even that doesn't do so hot. Channel, pay 9, destroy a permanent. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. If they hadn't killed elves, I think this would have been... It would have been fine. But of course they did. So it is not fine. Oops. Yeah, too bad. Too bad for us. Gideon Juro is a probably pretty important here, or not important, but like pretty good over something like Banishing Light. The few ways we have of killing artifacts and enchantments are good, but we don't need more. And I'm not going to put in like a Day of Judgment card when I really just want to get my stuff out. Here we go. Easy. I think we wait a turn. Right? I mean, we might as well wait a turn. That could be wrong. If we just start the game with an Ulamog in play, that's probably too good. Problem is we have to destroy a permanent. Oh, we could destroy itself. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Well, hopefully it's good enough, because they basically can't play lands. Alright, great. That was stupid. That's fine, though. Never mind. We need a cut here. I like Elish Norn quite a bit. Primus is good. We need a cut. Fun and interactive Magic, yeah. I mean, that's part of the appeal of this kind of cube, is those moments that you build for. Hello, Skybills. Miss you too. I hope you're doing well. I saw you playing a bit of the Arena Cube. Yeah, we do need a cut here. Maybe Lotus is too slow, but that's one of the big bridges to get to this good stuff. Like Manamorphose. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's been some streamers engaged in a race for the most trophies. It was like a 2-day marathon. And some people got like 8 trophies. It was ridiculous. If I win this game, that will be my 3rd trophy. But alas, I have no idea what to cut. It's $10 to do. You can use alternate things like play points and whatever. And for each match, you get $5 back. So each match you win. So if you win all 3, you come out $5 ahead. That's roughly what it is. Each ticket is $1, and you need 10 tickets to join the event. Yeah. I just need to take something slow out. I'm going to take out Gilded Lotus. Ugh. Not sure how I feel about that. Yes, okay. Maybe, just maybe, we will land tax them here. If we draw Mox, that'd be the best thing. Yes, yes, yes. Plateau. Now they kill land tax or something before we can activate it. Oh, there it is. All right, so now we can activate it. Yeah, we'll use the ability. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll play 2 cards. I think I'm just going to grab all 3 this time. We'll have to discard a little bit, but not too much. It's more of a thinning effect than anything. It's like draw 2 lands and put 1 land on the bottom of your deck, for example. Knight of the Reliquary. Yeah, that's good. Let's do it again, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. What we'll do here is banish the Knight of the Reliquary. This is in our upkeep. So play a land. Yeah, I think that's enough. Ooh, Gideon Jura eventually. Because Knight also ramps them. So get rid of that. Hopefully they don't kill Banishing Light. And then next turn, we will have Gideon Jura, which can kill Figure of Destiny. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. However, you can force certain strategies. Oh no. Why do they always kill my stupid little thing? Alright. No more land for them. So we got our value from land tax, draw 4 lands. Now we'll do Sylvan. Take a big hit off Figure again. We just need to get our Gideon out. I think that'll stabilize us. As long as they don't keep doing anything. That's a good play of them to kill Elf and then miss a land drop. What did they do? Oh, they just activated this. Yeah. Yep. Always yield to this. I will do it. I don't think I can afford to keep too much of this. And I don't really need it. So let's put Temple Garden back on top. And Fraley's back on top. And we could draw Fraley's here with Manamorphose. It doesn't really matter when we do this. Huh. It lets us look deeper next turn. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Gideon Jura, and let's destroy your Figure before it kills me. Our board looks pretty good. They're never going to have to worry about land tax again. We have to worry about them killing Banishing Light. White and green, it's pretty likely they can do it. Like right here, they could find a Reclamation Sage and kill it. Shoot. But we're not dead. Flicker Wisp. Targeting Recruiter to get another thing. That's not so bad, huh? Then I could have everything attack Gideon next turn. Oh. I got 6 mana this turn. Again, I don't need Temple Garden. I don't think any of this makes a ton of sense here. Put on top. We don't have mana for Primus. Put on top. +2. and create a 1/1. Great. So it looks like they can't kill Gideon this turn, depending on what they get with Abbott here. Manamorphose. Why not? Prowess that up. Doesn't have haste, so they can do 3 damage to something. They're doing something. Restoration Angel for what? Flicker Wisp? Oh, Recruiter. It does save Recruiter from having to attack into the Druid, but we don't really want to lose our elf anyway. Giver of Runes. At least... yeah, that thing has to attack that. Yeah, use the ability. We always want to see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rex Sage doesn't do anything. Plus Gideon again. Or we could minus it to kill Flicker Wisp. And... no, we should probably plus it here and then kind of just sacrifice it. And then kill Giver of Runes. So put that on top. Put that on top. Land. Plus on you. And then just kill as much as we can here. We're gonna fight Giver of Runes, because otherwise that's gonna be able to protect whatever they want. And why not? Let's play out a sword. Cool. So they do kill Gideon here because they have 2 flyers. We may be able to jump in front of some of these things, but there's no point because our stuff's more important to us. No, I'm not really up to date with the Kaldheim spoilers. I've seen a few of them, but they're cool. It almost doesn't matter what's in the set for limited. I mean, it's a weird way to look at it, but it's more important what the entire set looks like than what any given card looks like. And most people are excited about spoilers for Constructed. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we'll get a land here, and then play Ulamog, and that should win it. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, so we're going to put back Temple Garden, put back Woodfall Primus, keep this forest. What does this do? Find a different thing. Nothing to destroy with Freyalise. We'll play Ulamog here. And why don't we just kill the 2 flyers, right? 3 power flyers. No other way to deal with them. Okay. So this is like several threats in one. Yes, okay, we won the draft. 1, it does its thing. So if you misuse the destroying permanents, hey, at least it's some value. But then they have to kill it. They have to answer it because it's about to attack them. And it's not super easy to answer. White can do it. Blue can do it. Red and green basically cannot do it. But yeah, there we go. Draft 1 in the bag. And I think we want to draft it again.